It's really, really low. Okay. All right, let me see what's happening. Let me see what's happening. Hi, everybody. My mic's too high. But that's all right. That's all right. It's late. I'm just getting off of my, we're just having issues with the internet, everybody. So I apologize if we get booted off again. But, this is just unbelievable. Okay. Let me see here. What's happening? See if I can get something better going of TikTok live. It was interesting, let me tell you. Not as interesting as my Sims, though. Working on it. All right, let me see if I can do this one more time. See how things are going. We are slow here in the Midwest. I can't, yeah, I have no signal. That is pretty bad. So, I don't know what's going on here. Just, I can't get anything on my, wow. Okay. It's all right, though. It's been one of those days. It started out okay, everybody. And the wheels of progression are happening. So, the wheels of progression are happening for me and my Sims. My Sims have been around for a very long time. So this is like my new generation, and I think these are going to be my forever Sims because I believe in the rumor mill, and I believe that this is it. There will be no more, there won't be a Sims 5 or 6, whatnot. So I believe more expansion packs will happen, but so I have created families here that are going to be like my base families to carry on into the future. So I've been playing Sims on and off for 25 years. So I'm having some sound issues. I'm gonna see if all right. I have to apologize. I'm testing out some sound issues here, so just give me a couple seconds. Yeah, I really don't think there's going to be more Sims coming. The expansion packs will come, and this is it. So I remember Sims 1. I'm gonna say Sims 2, I did a little bit, and I was more into Sims 3. And then I took a break. And then I came back with Sims 4, and then I took a break, and then I came back again. So let me see here. Yeah, so for whatever reason, and I apologize for that we can't, I can't get my Sim sound. My Sim sound. Sounds so funny, right? I'm listening. Okay. There it is. Perfect. Love it, everybody. Love it. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Chatting. All right. So let me see what's going on. I don't know if my monitor. Oh, let me see what's happening here. It's perfect. Let's see. So there's loud fireworks going off, I think. Or there's something going on outside. I don't know what's happening. Oh, you know, it could be thunder. We're due for storms. That's another thing. I just want to pre-apologize in the event that I do lose my connection. I think that is thunder. Yeah. I'm hearing thunder. Hearing thunder. All right, so let me see how full view. I don't know if I'm set up exactly right, but I think I messed up my screen just a smidge, but I'm going to work that out. I'm not going to touch it now because the last time I did it, we kind of I messed things up. So open for small business. I do not have that expansion pack yet. I'm thinking in my mind, my plan is that I'm going to I don't. Okay, there we go. We lost that good elevator music. I think. Yeah, let me just leave it. Let me. I didn't. I'm not losing my mind. I hear like thunder or something. Okay. Okay. So, who's hungry? She's sleeping. Okay. Sorry. There you go. This is B and Lucky. If you've watched any of the previous test runs, these two are my headliners of the show. And I don't know if we have sound anymore. Oh, okay. There we go. It's the delay. All right. Perfect. All right. Nira has to go to school so he can beat it. There we go. Get a full. There's Nero. I really have to work on my screen. I kind of thought like I really thought that I was going to have more control over my screen here, and I don't feel like I do. So I have to work some things out, everybody. Thank you for your patience. So, view of what's going on up in here. So yeah, this is their gaudy house, everybody. This house here for 3 people at any given time, there's 3 people in here. It's way too much space, and they don't really utilize it. But and it's kind of gaudy, but I think they like it. I think my Sims like it. All right, so I have to see something with her. If I do that. I'm trying to see. I don't think you need to see their meter bar, right? So, okay. I'm trying to figure out like my angles here. All right, I think this is working good. I really do. Excuse me. Sugar and spice. Okie doke. I don't know where Lucky is. He's posing. He's posing. So, something I don't like in here is having to. I'm a mouse user, everybody. So, Lucky. This is his famous outfit. Let's do this. And so this is Lucky Luciani, or his real name is Luciani. His nickname is Lucky, but I got it wrong and it just kind of stuck. He's one of the Romans, and let me tell you about my friend Lucky here. He has been a work in progress. He has given me the most grief, him and his partner Blee. They have had a relationship. Yeah, they're yeah, out of all of my Sims, them, and I'm gonna tell you honestly, my master vampire, he's now the master vampire, Lucian. He's probably like the least likely to want to be a vampire, but he's starting to come in to his own. So, Lucian, he's my other project that has taken so much. So, what's happening here? Let's do this with her. And this is B. You'll see her in a minute. She's a piece of work. She's my other sim that these guys call like the drama and the stress that they have caused me. I've cried over Lucky, everybody. But so far, knock on wood, I've good sound and connection. Speed rate is pretty good. I had said in a previous broadcast that there were two situations that I had to that I've had to work out for them. Everything else, I kind of let the ball kind of roll as it is. And B has made some difficulty for me. Recently, she had a second husband. I don't know how or when that happened. And as far as Sims go, Sims rules, you really can't. They shouldn't be able to have two husbands at one time. But there is a glitch in the system. And if there is a glitch in the system, my Sims will find it. Absolutely. So, they love French toast. So go on and cook, please. Do you see what I'm saying? This girl. Look at her. She just... All right, let's have her make something that might... Now she's happy. She's happy again. She likes salad. All right, I'm going to have her make some foodage. But we'll see if she does it. She's just a difficult one when she wants to be, too. So she had a second husband that I had to deal with for her. I don't know how it happened. Let me tell you, like, I saw her around town with someone, and she has lots of friends, so I didn't think anything of it. But then I would see her out, and then I would see Lucky, but he would be like by himself. And she would be with this other fella who, I don't know, I guess he was a townie, a stranger, total stranger. So romantically, they weren't like involved on the barometer, you know, it didn't say that, but it was something different, so I had to deal with it for her. So I had to divorce her and then actually get rid of him. So, and then I found out that there was a way to make them devoted to one another. So I did that. And through the tulips, everybody, there's a little tulip ritual that you can do to draw devotion to your Sims that are together. So Lucky and Bee have been married and divorced 3 times. Third time is a charm because they're like glued to the hip. So yeah, they're they are yeah, that's good. So they're kind of... All right, she needs some social. What is this? you see that? Be gross. Come on now. Yeah, they're glued to the hip. Glued to the hip. Happy. I think Lucky's at work near his home. So I'm thinking that the tulip may have worn off because one of Lucky's options for work was to flirt with his coworkers. So I don't know what's going on with them. They were just like so smitten with one another. I may have to do the tulip thing, and I don't know how long that lasts. So we'll see. All right, and here's Nero. Nero's a teenager that we got going on here. He's one of the Romans, and he has a mustache. I can't. I don't know this poor kid. Okay. All right, so let's see here. She needs some social interaction. So I'm going to tell you one of the things that I'm trying to do here besides mess around with these guys. I had to come in here and try to get them straightened out because during my test runs, I kind of just let them run wild, and they had some needs and things that... So she actually has a job. She has work. She meaning B. She has work. Okay. And I think she's good. She'll be fine. Okay. I'm going to make sure she gets off to her job because she's been cutting out lately. So, one of the things I'm going to try to do here, is for my subscribers, my subs, to get involved in scenarios. After I get this core group up and running, which they're coming along. So they're all young adults. B and Lucky had a situation during one of their... they were married but living apart periods, and she turned up pregnant. Just like she turned up with a husband, she turned up pregnant. And that was another situation that I had to kind of deal with because I wasn't ready for any of my Sims at this point to be at that point in their life where they're having children. But just like real life stuff happens, right? So B and Lucky, they have twins, which I didn't know if Lucky was the father. So I had to age them up a smidge to find out if he was the father, and he is. Everybody, it turned out Lucky is the father of B's twins. So she had these babies by herself without my consent, and named them. And they're basically kind of at like boarding school, if you will. I had to send them away. So another family at the moment's raising them, but B and Lucky have a relationship with their children, more so with the daughter. I don't know why, but they acknowledge them. So I didn't change their genealogy, so we're going to see what happens with that. If some drama unfolds with their children down the road when they're like, hey, what's happening? Why did you send us away? Two, so Louis Lee, B's brother, he just recently had a child. And his fiance, I do not feel was the mother, but now she is. I had to go in and intervene and have them get married, and I changed Hayden Lee's genealogy. So Morgan is her mom. And then I have Gabriel, who he has a child that came to live with. I don't know. I just went to Gabriel and I'm to work with Gabriel Knight. And there was a third person in his household, a child. I have no clue. But he is the father. So we're testing that out. And Gabriel actually just had his fiance, which I just got done saying on a previous test run here, everybody, that Gabriel's fiance, Holiday Green, hasn't ever not once pestered about, hey, should we move in, or, it's time to get married or whatever, until like earlier today. So now they're living together. So he's, Gabriel is one of my first Sims that is living with a fiance. So we'll see. All of my Sims except Albert, Sunny Day, and Lucian, I don't know. Lucian, the vampire's been with everybody that he could be. So I think he's got something going on with my Ann Taylor, but we'll see. Okay, where Lucian ends up. And if we find a cure for him, because I don't feel he wants to be the master vampire. So, what is he doing? Is he tired? So I got that going on. We have drama between Bee and Louie, her brother. And I'm going to tell you what I've just kind of discovered. Their relationship, friendship is on full green. But the red meter, the anger, is all the way red. And I couldn't figure out like why they have such a heated relationship. At one point, I don't know how or why, because they're brother and sister. It kind of looks like Louis had a thing for her. I don't know, but and I've looked to see, I think it's a glitch that must have happened. And I've looked to see if we can reverse that, and you have to like delete him and bring him back, and I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. But so, okay. Lucky's home. What's he doing? He's not having any fun. That's fine. Lucky, give him some fun. All right, he's having fun now. Okay, so I think no, he's not. He's watching TV. I apologize for my nasalness, my allergies, and as I said, I think my TikTok live was about an hour and 40 minutes tonight. So I'm over on TikTok twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week, trying to dual stream here. I'd like to take my Sims, but my Sims and I are enjoying ourselves here on YouTube. So thank you, YouTube, for having us and giving us the opportunity to do test broadcasting before I throw everything I got into doing this and enjoying ourselves. So we're doing the quest here. I'm going to tell you it's Nature's Calling event. And we've gotten through the first part of it. And Lucky has something with this paparazzi and his pictures. I'm going to let him do it for a minute. I'm going to let you watch Lucky and his... So we're doing the Nature's Calling event. Follow the winds of change, uncover the secrets of nature. There's mystery in there, I hope, because I'm a mystery buff. So we did the quest, Whispers on the Wind, and now we're just waiting for the next one to unload to be ready for us to tackle. So yeah, we're gonna do that together here, and why we're doing that, and we're trying to help these Sims figure themselves out. I'm gonna do some challenges in between, and I saw one that I gotta finish watching the podcast or the live recording, to take a Sim and give them 10 challenges that they have to complete within a time period. I kind of like that idea. So I think that it was kind of like all the checklists, all the boxes checked on ones. If you could have a perfect life, this is how it would be. So, okay, Lucky, he's still posing. I'm going to have him eat something really quickly and then go to bed. And you have to forgive me with my sugar. I'm so used to doing everything with my mouse that I, like, when I go to scroll over, I can't. Because I'm inside of a box, inside of a box, inside of a box. Just eat some leftovers. Okay. So, I, for whatever reason, hate when they do the milk bread. I don't know why. I'm gonna have them just do like microwave quick meal, some oatmeal. There you go. He's just meeting all of his things. Look at him, look. All right, he's gonna do that, and I have to have him have a shower. I can't put Lucky to bed. Everybody being funky. So yeah, he's gonna go to sleep. And I think I'm gonna move him along. So also my game, I had a couple crashes, but I think it's something to do with the internet and the storms that we're having here. We had a lot of storms this week, and so I'm trying to remember to save. I believe it or not, I have. I'm going to say, did you know that you really should save your game periodically while you're in here, because shit happens. I've created like whole houses where it's taken me all day for me to lose it. So, um, all right. So there's that. Yeah, being Lucky's house is kind of gaudy. I don't know why. This has got to be Nero. I have to have Nero shave. I can't deal with this kid having a mustache. So that's something else I didn't know. That teenagers literally go through puberty. So between the acne and so it's he must like his mustache because it's oh wow. So listen to this. It says Splendor is feeling very unsatisfied in the relationship. If you are mean to me while I feel this way, I may have to break up with you, Nero. Well, so I don't know why he can't shave his facial hair. Huh. Okay. So oh, and it won't let him. That's really strange. So maybe if we do it in the sink. Nope. Oh, you know what? Because actually Lucky and Nero and Maximus. I'm gonna have show you Maximus down the road. He's a Roman. They all like look alike. So there we go. Okay. I was like, why can't I shave? So he's to shave like his back. Like I don't know. Maybe they're in the wrong. Oh, I don't have the werewolf. I started telling you that. I think that the werewolves is going to be my last. Yeah, they're going to be my last. I'm going to save that for my last expansion pack, probably like this year, and then we'll see what comes out next year. Because for my supernatural, I'm going to tell you honestly, I had some trouble trying to work with my vampire, and I would think that because I'm so into the paranormal, I was so excited. And I've did the whole vampires and stuff previous, Sims, I think. I want to say Sims 2, right? No, Sims 1, Sims 2. But this I couldn't meet his needs and still have him around my other Sims. It was difficult, but now Lucian is he's got his stuff together, but he doesn't want to be the vampire. So there is a cure, I think. I could be wrong. We'll see if we go down that path, everybody. Try to. All right, Nero's got to go to school, but no, it's Saturday. So he should do something with himself. Let's go see Maximus. Okay, I think everything looks good, everybody. My screen here and where my little box where I'm at is not positioned the way it should be. I hit something and I had to do something with my mic, and it's not where I like it to be. And I did something where it's not giving me my colors that it should. So what's happening? Okay, so really quickly, you can see I need cats and dogs. I actually wasn't sure if that gave me another town, but it does, so cool. I have that. This one here is Moonwood Mill. That's the werewolf. So I'm going to save that for last this year. Ravenwood. That's Life and Death. And Nordhaven. That's that's business and hobbies. I forget, was it 2? It was 3 open for business, I feel like. So, and then there will be, I think I had to write it down. Let me tell you. I keep wanting to say Nature's Calling, but Nature's Calling is the event. It's the enchanted something. And it's not Enchanted Forest. I don't know. I must be losing my mind. I've been like live for like 6 hours of my life today. So, all right, where are we taking Max? We are going to take him to visit his brother. Yeah. And I said Max, but we're with Nero. We're going to take him to visit Maximus. Yeah, because I think so far, maybe that's the key too, everybody. I got to live stream, do my broadcast after midnight, because I seem to be like, knock on wood, glitch free so far, except I messed up my screen, so I apologize for the view. I'm gonna work on that. Two, I have to tell you, my lips feel a little chapped. Nero, what is... Oh, he doesn't like being out in the rain. Look at the hair on his arms. It just crazy. Okay. Like, he don't listen either. So, okay. So, okay, so a little backstory, 25 years. Who is angry? Who is that? Wait, let's go find him. He didn't go? Oh, Max might not be home. He didn't call him or anything. Let's see. What the?
Moshos, Descos, Gibora, the fool, Zap the Yaza,
What?
Jeruka, Kilkavu.
Oh, Nira's so nice, everybody. You are my favorite. What does that mean? I don't know who it is, but anyway. Oh, Nira's so cute. So, what else is going on? So, okay. I was going to give you a backstory on something and I forget. I have to apologize. We're.
You can't eat a meal. Noby.
Yeah, she's just an angry bird. Okay. I don't know who she is. So, I like her outfit though. Kind of a little different, right? Who is she? Abigail Jones. Abigail Jones is angry today. Okay. Or she's angry with Nero. I don't know. She's a young adult. Nero is a teenager, so I don't know what they got, how they even know each other. But so let me find. He's up here. Everybody, this is Maximus. Say hello. He's a Roman, and you can tell they all look similar. Lucky is the oldest, and they're like our family.
Valafoy? Yib, Sequinario.
I love this addition here, show off hand callus. That's pretty cool. So maybe he needs to have a fear of vampires. I like everybody knows Lucian. There's more vampires floating around, but like Lucian is Gabriel Knight's brother, and Nero, his crush is Athena Knight, Lucian's sister. So somebody's got a quirk, emotion bomb. I can't deal with that, everybody. So I had enough of that between Lucky and B for a year. Literally, like a year, real world time. I dealt with those two, trying to make things right because I like designed them for each other and it didn't work out. I was so hurt. I was like, what? And then when they weren't together, they weren't happy. So, so I don't do the, I don't, yeah, I don't do the emotion bombs. All right, I'm going to leave these guys be. What is he doing? Did he not drink that? Did he not drink it? Like, when? Like, can I... Is it empty? Oh, it's empty. Okay, sorry. I was like, if he didn't drink that, he's got it. Another thing coming has. Okay, perfect. So, yeah, this is Maximus. I love his downtown penthouse. He's young, right? Trying to figure out his way. So we had to have him after college move out of Lucky's house. Max is trying to find his way. So he has a girlfriend, and he actually fell for Splendora Ramsey on his own. They were friends because she was a teenager. She's now in college, but so yeah, Max. He actually waited for her. I feel, but I think she'll probably break his heart. I don't know. Maybe not. I could be wrong. Yeah, Max he was a little wild before he met her, so, and I thought it was like she had a crush on him, but she was a teenager, so, here in Sims, like, they're politically correct, if you will, if that's the right term. So there was no romance. So I just thought they were friends. And then as soon as she aged up, they were like out on a date, and I was like, what? So and one of the reasons why they were so close is because Maximus was very good friends with her brother Albert. And after they got together, Albert was salty with Max, and I couldn't figure out why. And I thought because, it's his sister thing. But no, here I find out that Albert has a thing for Max, which is okay. And I feel that is a part of Max, what he's confused. So in Sims world, like, when you work with your Sims when they're off. So I don't know. So Max was cool when he was in college. I don't know what's happened to him after. So, and I'm not saying he just kind of knew what he was doing, and he had his act together, and I knew that one of like the issues is trying to get out of Lucky's shadow. So he was depressed after he got out of college, and we gave him half of Lucky's money and sent him on his way. So Maximus Roman is trying to find his way, everybody. So we'll see. But I also discovered Max, let me show you his relationships. I can't do it. I have to switch. Let me see. Can I do that? Can I? How do I forget how to do this. Let me see. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can do this. Let me see if this will show me his relationships. So anyways, real quick, I've been playing The Sims on and off for 25 years, everybody. And Sims is not the longest consecutive running played game by a gamer or gamers. It's actually Zelda, everybody. Zelda won. I think, and if I'm not right, you can correct me on this. I feel 1988 maybe, or 80. I don't think it was 86. I think it was 1988 for Zelda. Maybe. Yeah. I think. So that obviously puts it older than Sims. Yeah. So, all right, let me see. I can't see his relationships. So, I'm going to tell you that I don't know all the tricks of the trade in here that I'm learning. This year has been a really big learning year for me with my Sims. They're like this, like simmers are no joke, and it is like the real deal. They know I have watched and I follow some simmers that are amazing and know their stuff. Like, so I guess because I didn't do testing cheats, I can't really change him. I just wanted to try to see his relationships, which I can't. So, but I'm going to tell you, Maximus, there's a little romance thing between he and Holiday Green, which I told you not too long ago, that Holiday Green just moved in with her fiance Gabriel. So that's interesting because, you know, Gabriel's sister is Athena, and Athena is kind of like dating Nero. So it's this whole circle that I wanted to try to tie the families together, because like I said, my goal is to make these my base families for future generations of Sims to come. Okay. All right, so I'm going to get out of here. I'm so stuffy. I think it's because I've just been up and at this thing for so long. Like, I've worked really, really hard. I'm not trying to pat myself on the back, but I'm not a tech savvy person. I'm an accountant, a controller, financial controller by day. I'm a Gen Xer. I'm a widow. I have raised my daughter. I have a one and only grandchild that's about ready to drive. And I am still here playing The Sims, everybody. I love to read. I love to read. So let me... I love true crime. Mystery is like my favorite. So I read a lot of paranormal. I like the unknown. I believe in the unknown. I believe in magic. I have a lot of useless facts. Did you know that lemons float, limes sink? If anybody would like to know why, just like Message me and I'll tell you. If you don't know. All right, so is it giving me my time run? It is. Perfect. Would you like to sign up for another term? Okay, so here's Morgan. And she's Louie Lee's gal. And what's she doing? What does she have to do? I don't even know what class she's taking. Wait, let me go back. It's starting to zone out. Okay. It picks the class. Alrighty. Perfect. Phone photos and selfie culture. She's in art, right? She did art. Okay, perfect. So Morgan Shoby, everybody, is married to my master spellcaster, Louie Lee. Okay, but where, everybody, where is the child? Wait, I hear her. Wow, they just left her up there. Cool. Okie dokie stokey. Who does that? Uh-oh. Bless you. Okay, so this is Hayden Lee. All right, let's do this. Let's have Louis pay his bills before he has no electricity. So Louis had this child on his own. Oh, there's Morgan. So, and when I say on his own, I don't know who her biological mother is. She now is Morgan's. I like went in and changed her genealogy after I had them get married because I don't know why I did that, but they just leave her. Okay.
Oh, Reba Wituni? Bisselfred Birchie?
Okay.
Reba do Wicks.
So I'm actually letting the baby age up on her own.
Well, Navobi.
Let me see what else. Baby care.
Oh, Fleena Blee.
Okay.
Oh, Yippa de May. Ooh. Oh,
Perfect. Okay. So,
Ribs of Rockna Bialbo. Reba Wituni?
so that's Louis Lee, everybody. His daughter Hayden. So Louis had his baby, and he named his own.
Yobya Dorfna. Kegoi. Wituni Bisselfrib. Well, Navobi.
Yep, that's our master spellcaster.
Oh, Shishuba.
All right, let me turn this down a smidge. All right, good. So I think we got good sound tonight. Maybe the trick really is
Oh, Yippa de May.
to
Do Wicks.
broadcast after midnight. I don't know. So earlier tonight, I talked about one of the true crime cases that I'm interested in is the Idaho 4 Moscow 4 event that happened November 13th, 2022, that the trial is still delayed. And they're asking for another delay. And one of the things that I'm a little disappointed in, and I know it's been, several years now, is that James Patterson has a book coming out based on the event, and they already have made, because I believe there's a docu-series coming out on Netflix. And we don't even know the motive yet. From my perspective, there's been a lot of speculation, and that's one thing that even when, Brian Kohlberger was arrested, the police didn't really have a motive. So, I kind of just feel that perhaps, they jumped the gun with this one. And I just feel like, how are we, is there supposed to be a fair trial if you're putting out from somebody who's, been around in the mystery, the crime genre, James Patterson, for as long as he has. And I know it's a story that needs to be told. And perhaps his story is, it's just on the information that we do know. And there's no pointing fingers necessarily, because I'm not really sure at this point if I believe that Brian Kohlberger acted alone. So, as a matter of fact, I really honestly don't feel that he did. And I feel that there's probably other things that were involved in the event that happened. And I also feel that I think that perhaps the investigators kind of dropped the ball because they looked at the obvious, that it was so easy to wrap it all up into this one, mysterious dude, because of some things surrounding him, that it kind of like fit. But there's a lot of things that don't fit. So, I don't know. I hope it's not. I hope they don't botch it by planting false evidence to make their case stronger. We all know he's involved. Like, he's involved. Brian Kohlberger is definitely involved from my perspective. I actually feel he is the ring leader, but I don't think he acted alone. So, I think he was out, honestly, everybody, riding around that night, because he was the getaway driver. So, I'm going to get back to these Sims. They just keep leaving this child here. All right, let me see. Get fed by... Okay. Alrighty, so my Sims like to leave this baby all over. So Gabriel Knight, his daughter showed up as a like elementary school child. I don't know if I don't feel like I was away from Gabriel that long. But I don't know what that means. Sorry. Okay. Okay. So Gabriel's daughter came to him as a school-age child, I think. And who her mom is, I don't know. I have no idea. So, okay, so these are the Lees, and I had asked, when the Sims get married, I thought that the game changed their names, but I could be wrong. And this butler, I'm gonna have, of course he's sleeping. Let me wake up. Okay. Yeah, I think it's kind of sad. You got to tell people to go to sleep. Anyways, so this is Louis and his gang. This is his lair. Louis's lair. Okay, so that's that, everybody. I think it was a good run. The only thing I'm a little disappointed in is my microphone's not glowing. Two, I moved my box, so I kind of cut myself off, which doesn't matter. Excuse me, it's about the game, not me, really. Two, so I love Glimmerbrook. I wish there was more available property to build in this town, because I'm going to tell you 80% of my Sims, playable Sims, are spellcasters, whether they use it or not. I just kind of started creating them as that's their occult. So, I'm looking at like my mixers and everything, and other than my dual sound bar that my mixer should be picking up the sound from the game. Right now my mic actually is picking that up, so that's why that's off, so I apologize. That's going to take me a minute to figure that out. Like I said, I'm not a technical person like that, but I've been oh, what did we do here? I'm sorry, I'm reading. And apparently I can't read and talk at the moment. I don't know. Oh, that's where she is. Like, it kind of confused me. Asking me all these questions. No, she's going to spend her brother's money. So here's Splendora Ramsey, everybody. She's in college, and I think she's on track to be a doctor, maybe. I don't know. Because I'm a little artist at heart, I feel like I tend to have my Sims go that way. Wait a minute. What's she got to do? So, Saturday. Okay. Homework. All right. So that's... All right. Everybody's sleeping. So yeah, college is different, but yeah, this is Splendora. So she's in college, and she's with Maximus, and I think their relationship is okay. Yeah, there's just so dirty in here. I don't know what the deal is. Yeah, as I say that, she flirts with somebody. Anyways, so thank you guys. I'm going to try and there was, wait, who else did I want to show you too? That's Miss Splendora. Let me see here real quick. I have to hydrate myself. But knock on wood, like it was a good, and it could be because the rest of my house is kind of sleeping. So, and I have to see if, that didn't work. I have to, oh, look, you can't even see. I'm trying to see why you can't see everything I'm seeing. Because I stretched my screen too far. But I have to figure that out, and I will. And, all right, let me take you to my new crest. Let me see who we got. Who is Santiago? Sunny day. So back to the Idaho 4 real quick. So the two new witnesses that are out, allegedly there's, a guard and a former acquaintance of Kohlberger who allegedly is now considered witnesses, and the DoorDash driver is considered a new witness. And how that could be to me is kind of impossible, because this story has been around for how long? Since the beginning. November 13th, 2022. The story about DoorDash being delivered to this place, to the residence where the event occurred. I believe, or would think, I would think that the DoorDash driver who delivered that last DoorDash would have immediately said or come forward to say, wait a minute, that was me. So if that did happen, I know that we knew about the DoorDash driver, but I read today in my what do we know so far information that I got says that she's considered a new witness as of today, as of now. And her being a new witness is because she says she saw him before the incident most likely occurred, driving around. Which obviously it would have to be before, because there's no way, right? One would think that she could have delivered the DoorDash to someone that was alive, because she says she saw someone peer at the window that appeared to be a woman, and we're assuming that that was Zaina, right? Unless if the timeline is off, and it wasn't, and Kohlberger was there before DoorDash was delivered, and someone else in the house perhaps got the DoorDash and bought it in to make it look like, Zaina had received her order. I'm not sure, but so to me that seems just strange in itself that now after several years this DoorDash driver is now telling her eyewitness account of seeing Kohlberger on the night or afternoon that she was also being charged with DUI. So, and allegedly making a statement that got her into interrogation was, wait a minute, don't you know who I am? So if she did have information, it was kept under wraps, and why she would be labeled now as a new witness, I'm not really sure. Where's Sunny going? Look at her. What's up with Sunny Day, everybody? So this is Sunny. I love Sunny. Go girl. I love Sunny. She's cool. So Sunny was with Albert, and then she left Albert because she had a thing for Lucian, the vampire, and I think it was okay. And I thought that her and Lucian were going to be together for a while, but Lucian is with anybody and everybody that he can be with that'll have him, or that he can get. So right now, I think he's with my Aunt Taylor, but Sunny and Albert are still friends. So, and it was kind of like mutual, their breakup. So, and I think it was mutual because I told you, I think Albert has a thing for Maximus. So we'll see what happens. She wants some what? Sorry. So she likes that. Okay. Sunny likes hip hop, everybody. Sunny Day likes hip hop. Okie doke. So I think, yeah. I like to check in on my Sims. Like, I try to make my rounds. It's something I learned not to let them go too long. My Sims have so much free will that even when I do work with them and try to control or direct them, it takes a lot. So, yeah. Who could she write? Let's see who she's got as a love interest. Nobody. Oh. Boo-hoo. Okay. Look. She's actually mad at him. That kind of surprises me. Let's see. That kind of surprises me. Because Sunny is kind of like a laid back person. So, but that's Sunny, everybody. Sunny Day. So for my test broadcast, I think it went kind of well. I'm going to tell you, I'm in the Midwest and it is like absolutely hot here. And I made a post on another platform that I'm on that I think it was, I feel like it was early May. I said we weren't having a spring 2025, everybody. I called it. I said no spring 2025. We were just going to wake up in June and it was just going to be like 100 degrees. And I feel like that's what happened. So that's sunny. Wait, who else is in here? We have Danny Shoby. She's not home right now. And Emmy Green is something else. She's my only sim that I created with an evil streak or trait. Because I imported a sim for a challenge and he was preloaded with evil trait and being mean. So he's no longer like mean, but the evil I can't change. He's changed the mean. He's very mischievous now, but so I learned today. Yeah, he's something else. Anyways, when? No. Sorry. Wait, what is that? No. No, I meant to say pay your bills. I didn't mean, wow. Where is she? Oh, we almost had a science baby. Okay. So she's a young gal just trying to find her way, and her sister is Holiday Green. So I feel like Holiday left her with all the bills too. Okay. She needs a couple gifts to woo people. Okay. Perfect. Wait. A daisy never hurt anybody, or a soccer ball. Okay. Huh. I feel she needs it because she's kind of mean. I'm gonna try to change that, but I don't know. She's with Win, so they have a thing. I think they're just really partners in crime. I don't know what kind of crime she's up to, but she does have social media. That's cool. Okie doke. And okay. Okay, so yeah, that's Danny. No, this is Emmy. I'm sorry. Cool. All right, so that's everybody on this side. All right. I think that went okay. it wasn't as exciting as I wanted it to be, but I wanted to get you to show you everybody. And I was hoping that the next part of the quest was going to be open. And Danny Shoby, let's go. She might be in another world. Wow. Let's see before we go where Danny is. My inquiring mind has me thinking. Let's see. Oh, okay. All right. I thought she was visiting with Max. Hold on. Oh, she is. Look at that. Okay. We might as well have her go now, right? To see. Oops. Hold it. Hold the door. That's as far as that I can pan. Alright. Whoops-a-daisy. My allergies are like bad. I think it's the heat and all of this. We've had like major storms. This is true facts. Got caught up in 2 storms. One, like not this Wednesday that passed, but the prior. And this Wednesday, like Tuesday. And the tornado sirens went off, and I was driving, and I am a transplant from the Northeast, Philadelphia, and or the Philadelphia area. I don't want to disrespect any of my Philadelphia neighbors, and I don't know the proper protocol for when you're driving and tornado warning happens, like what I should do. I pulled over into an open lot. I was told that wasn't the right thing to do. And the only reason why I pulled over the first time is because like tree branches and things were just being blown all over, and I was like, I'm not doing this. I already suffered damage to my car from a storm back in the fall. So, yeah, I just, so like that happened, and then it happened again. And I said to myself, like you just said, you don't know the proper protocol. People are like, oh, well, you should like try to find a ditch. And I said, well, what if you can't find a ditch? Because I'm in flat lands, I'm in the Midwest. So yeah, I still need to look that up. So I still need to look it up. So oh, I want to see. Oh, huh. Imagine that. So Saul and Iker are Wynn's brothers. That's interesting. Huh. But she's a good fit with Max, but I think they're just buddies, just friends. So that's okay. We can visit them real quick. Okay. So I'm still excited. I still have really good, knock on wood, connection. So Q&A, 25 years of The Sims. I'm a Gen Xer. And it's weird to say. It's actually weird to have my granddaughter see me sitting here playing. But I love it. So I'm an avid reader. I love to read. I always have since I was young. I read more than I watch movies or stream anything. I do not watch regular like TV. I couldn't tell you. What TV shows were on, whether cable or not. So that leaves me out of the loop kind of sort of with like who's who in Hollywood anymore. I really just kind of stopped. I'm going to say probably one of the last shows that I watched. I think it was the Vanderpumps. But TV, like not Hulu or anything like that. Like, I think AMC's The Walking Dead. And I stopped watching The Walking Dead when they unalive Carl. That was like enough for me. I'm like, I'm done. And True Blood on HBO was like one of my shows, and Game of Thrones. So though, like Walking Dead, True Blood, Game of Thrones, the White Queen, the Red Princess, I think it was. I think they were HBO too. It's kind of like my genre. So, and yeah, I think, let me see if this works too, everybody. Hold it. Wait. That kind of helps. Some of my, equipment, if you will, crapped out on me too, everybody. Lucky me, right? So yeah, like I'm gonna also tell you, like you think you're getting a good deal with pricing on certain things, but they're disposable. Disposable gadgets. And one of those things I'm finding out is my Fitbit. And I'm not brand bashing by any means, but the Fitbit Versa 4, if I fall into the trap and get another one, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4 since 2019. They just seem to, like, here's my Fitbit now. It keeps losing sync and then it goes dark. I'm going to show you. It goes dark. And I have to put it back on the charger, which I don't carry a charger around with me. And try to reboot it or something. I don't know. It's just stupid. And I'm so like a slave to it. When I first was gifted a Fitbit, I said, no, I don't want it. I don't want to be a slave to another piece of technology, and I can't live without my Fitbit. So now I'm kind of done, and everything in my life is Apple. That I think I'm going to go with the Apple Watch. So if anybody has any opinions on going from the Fitbit to an Apple Watch, and you want to enlighten me or give me your experience, I'll take anybody's opinions on it, because I have a few friends who don't so far they don't particularly care for the Apple Watch, except actually my boss. He has had both, and he swears his Apple Watch is just as good as the Fitbit. So he just said that you have to like tell it what you want it to do for you or track for you, whereas the Fitbit, like it comes that way. That's its main function, but the Apple Watch is for a little bit more. So I actually have two friends that have Apple Watch and didn't know that it could do certain things. So yeah, so my mission to get myself a little bit in better shape, health wise, I'm blaming it on my Fitbit crapping out on me. So this was perfect, except for my stuffy nose. I didn't bring my eucalyptus smelling pod with me. But I'm like monitoring the analytics, and it looks okay. It looks okay, everybody. I'm gonna sorry, stop the sound for a minute. That's perfect. Okay. All right, so what was I doing? I was, so, Newcrest here, Newcrest town. This was a blank slate, and I have 3 spaces open. I really didn't utilize my spa. But I was trying to make this part like the business district of Newcrest, and I kind of wasted a lot of this lot here, which now that I think about it, I really should have, well, the lots were too expensive. Okay, now memory is floating back. These lots were cheaper. So I had to do starter homes here. But I was thinking these would make perfect view, right? Okay, perfect. I love it. It's awesome. Awesome. All right, so let me go here to who else? Did you meet Albert Ramsey? Did you meet Lucian? Let's go see what Lucian's up to. So let's check. Who are these? The Andersons. I think these are not creations of Lucian. I think this was the former Master Vampire. This is Darnell. Okay. And he is a vampire? No, he is not. He is not a vampire. How did I not know that? How did I not know? Or is he? Wait a minute. Wait, because yeah, his sister is. So I have sleeping in a coffin. Okay, I had him sleeping in a coffin. I'm sorry. Sometimes I'm not with it. Oh, here she is. I thought her name was Lily, but that's not it. That is not her name. Who is she? Oh, it is Lily. Okay. See, I know some things, everybody. So they just, I think I designed this. No, this home was like a pre-build. I don't understand this, but whatever. Okay, cool. No, I didn't. I couldn't have. Maybe I tried to work with it, but oh, there is 2 bedrooms. Okay. All right. This house here needs like a facelift, but it's actually not bad. So, and other than like the darkness up in this town, like there are people. They come. A lot of people that look alike. Okay. Bradley. Okay. That's Anne. Anne must be hanging around. Like, Anne, everybody, she's like Lucian's gal at the moment, but she's looking pale. And I can tell you, like, I don't recall making her. I didn't make her. I imported her. I don't feel like she was that pale. She's starting to look pale like Lucian. I'm almost certain. Yeah, she was an import. And she is an active sim. So I just don't. She has. Like, I actually bought her and Lily in, and Emmy to see if when I do work with Lucian and these peoples over here, how the conversion process happens, because I'm curious. So, and that is one of my things with Gabriel, Lucian's brother, and his sister Athena. Do they convert? Or do they all set out on a quest to find the cure for Lucian? Because Lucian does not want to be a vampire, I can tell you that. So, that's going to be something that we're going to try to figure out together. So I have some friends over on TikTok, and they want to come and be involved. So, like I said, we're going to do scenarios, and I'm going to let, like my subs and, pick who we're going to enthrall into an adventure. Which I think it's going to be fun. So, I could be wrong, but I don't think so. 2, can we believe that we're coming on the 4th of July of 2025, everybody? Like, I'm just now, like, accomplishing, slowly still, my New Year's resolutions. So here's Lucian real quick. Lucian Knight. My nose. I'm going to show you Lucian. If I do this real quick and then I hit up Gabriel and Albert. There's and the Wynn family, not the Wynn, the Habio family. I think that's how you say that, Habio. I'm like, where did he go? So, everybody, this is Lucian, our master vampire. He's trying to get in touch with himself, I guess. Okay, so here's Lucian. And so to relieve his stress, wow, that was quick, dude. No. Oh, he's good. He's happy now. He needs some social. He should be out and about, my opinion. So let's have him travel, and then I'm gonna ditch him. Oh, you know what? He doesn't need to travel because I can take him. Wait, his house is up top, so I gotta go this way, right? And down. Haha. This freaks him out. Okay, so Lucian's pretty cool, but okay, there you go. If I go over a little bit, there you go. That's a better view. I keep forgetting to check my side monitor. But, so this is Lucian, and he's made a friend, which is cool. And I forgot, I had someone that had asked me if when he's out in the sunlight, if he sparkles. I didn't really look. Lucian actually has withered away several times from being out in the sunlight. And I've had to roll back the clock because I wasn't ready to give up on him. But so I did work with him a little bit to get him the traits that he needed to. I've had to make some sacrifices for him. He's had to give up some things to be able to be out in the sunlight longer so he can participate and be a part of the group that I have going. That was like one of my challenges. Working with him and the vampires is that, it's just most people aren't up at 3 or 4 in the morning. So, okay, so that's Lucian. Yeah. All right. So there's like a few more. We'll do real quick. Albert. No, I'm in the wrong spot. Sorry. I don't have anybody in Willowbrook anymore. No. Wait, is that my? No. So there are, there's Sims. They're out and about here. So, Oasis. This house here, I have fond memories. That was Lucky's house, and I feel like B had lived here, or Lucky did at one time. And then he moved up in the world. And she did too. So, this here. And this is a family that's raising B and Lucky's twins. They sent them with like $1 million plus to take care of them and raise them until they figure out what they're doing. So now that I feel like they're in a good place with their relationship, I think I say that as I just told you that B had married somebody else. She had a hideaway husband that I had to deal with. So, so this is Carrie Lee. I don't know. Okie doke, stoke. Trying to figure out here. Let me just, there you go. So now I see when I get to my, my window I have open, which is silly, is too big. Anyways, so, this is why she's over here playing. I couldn't tell. Oh, how strange is that? She is outside of her parents' house, so at 9 o'clock at night. So let's have her knock on the door and send her in there. I don't know. And I told you before that Bee and Lucky are more friendly or have a bond in a relationship with Carrie, the girl, not the son. I don't know why. Oh, wait. She has to. She can't. This is a celebrity home, and she has no access. So let me... Thank you for pressing that button. I don't even know what that means. So, oh, wow, she does not have... Let's see if what happens here. Let's see. Let's just see if Lucky comes out. They're chatting. I'm curious here. Daydream, make a mess, moon bathe. Wow, I really shout forbidden words. That's kind of great. So I haven't really worked with kids. I'm going to tell you that. So this is a first with me, and I haven't gone through the whole aging up process with the kids. So, yeah, this is a first for me. So, and no, Lucky, nobody came out to see her. So I'm going to leave her there. And I'm thinking to myself, what? And I'm really disappointed in my mic, everybody. It's not like lit up tonight. So that's kind of disappointing to me. So, and I think at this point I'm going to wrap it up. We've had good connection, but I don't know if it's because it's so late and nobody else is on. In this house, there's no devices that are running, or if because the storms have passed. I don't know what's happening, but I feel like things are good. So thank you all for being here. Let me see where... I feel like that is not where Gabriel is. But maybe this is. Let me see. Ravenwood. So here's the Knight family. You can't see them. Oops. It is. It is. He just moved. I had to move them when this daughter of his showed up. So,
Yes. Oh, yes. Eat your toupee. Puffin. Oh.
Perfect. All right, so this is Gabriel. Gabriel Knight. So Gabriel is Lucian, the vampire's brother. Sorry about that. Making you dizzy and making myself dizzy. So and his girlfriend, Holiday Green, has just moved in, and I just said I don't know if it was in my test broadcast that we did Friday or Thursday night. That Holiday was probably the one fiance that didn't, the whole, hey, we should live together or get married now, like ever come up. So I think everybody's sleeping. So we have Athena Knight. She's Gabriel's. You cannot see that. Wow. Okay. Until today, actually, when I was in here earlier. She's, the question came up and I let them. Oops, wait, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. I'm sorry. She's like, I'm so tired. Okay. Let me go down here. But this is a beautiful house, too. Yeah, the question came up today, and I was like, you know what? Like, how he has a child in the home. She's not. Holiday is not the mom, and she's older, so I'm going to assume that it's okay, right? Because he and Holiday have only been like partners or dating or whatever. Like this year, and the child is obviously older. So. Yeah, they have a really cool house, or Gabriel does. I love his house. He had a cool house when he lived on the mountain too. But it was just a little too small. So these houses here, he's got his laundry room, which I can put in his washer and dryer. We didn't do that. I don't know why. Anyways, so this has been perfect. And I didn't do any did you knows except for a couple smallies. But next time I get back on here, you'll see me again, probably Sunday. Not Sunday. It is Sunday. We'll be back on really soon, and then we're going to try to get a schedule going where we're here and we start our adventures and we get through the Nature's Calling event, the quests that are happening. I know I can do it. So everybody have a wonderful, wonderful evening, morning, rest of your weekend, and I hope you enjoy. And if you have any questions, comments, hit me up. You want to chat with me about some more true crime and some other things. I do some little bit of news gets me sometimes. I talk about it. And a lot of did you know facts. And some good book reads. I'll let you know what I'm reading. I started telling you how I don't watch TV. I do watch stream movies, but no like regular television. I read multiple books at the same time. That's my like entertainment. So, and my Sims, and I'm a streamer. So, thank you everybody for being here, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you. Oh, wait, before I go. All right, so here are the children. Here's the child. Wait, I don't even know her name. This is Athena. It's Athena. And, sorry. And this is a little girl. Sylvia Knight. That's her name, Sylvia. I don't know where she came from. But I feel like she is Gabriel's daughter. She has his eyes. And he's had a few women hang around that could be her mother. I just thought that they were friends. I don't know, but I don't know. So we'll figure out the mystery of who Sylvia's biological mother is. And the Knight family has distinct green eyes. Gabriel, I feel if he were a real person, he would be like a gentle, like very full of wisdom and just like a steady hand to guide the way. Like I've watched Gabriel get upset and his bottom lip quivers. But I feel like he's manly though. I don't know. I have to do something with his hair. It's kind of like not working anymore. But we'll figure it out. Anyways, everybody, thank you so much. And I think this was a really good broadcasting test run. So thank you, everybody. We'll see you again soon.